Welcome back to the Crypto Chain Gang. My name is Logan. Today we're going to cover a few different things. First off, Bitcoin, where I see it going in the immediate short term. Ethereum, why I just took profits on one of my trades. And an altcoin that's up over 8% today as the market is moving sideways. So let's just jump right into the charts and check things out here. First off, been a really exciting last couple days. Been making a lot of money while we sleep, just as we thought. On this breakout here, outside of this, kind of expected to hit some resistance, as you can see in here. Looks like we were gonna hit some resistance over here, and it happened. Almost hit 65,000. We're in a little bit of a pullback now here. Now, what I'm looking for. I'm down on a lower time frame right now. I'm on the hourly. If you scroll out to the daily or the weekly, it just looks absolutely parabolic. So just always keep that in mind. If you're in doubt, go on to a higher time frame here. But what the level that I really need to see hold, if we're going to continue to the upside, is this $59,000 to $60,000 mark. Way back when, the same area that we were looking for this breakout of this push. Now, pretty much for the short term here, we could see a nice little pullback that comes and ranges in this magic 50 to 618, setting a little bit of a higher high, or higher low here. And then if we, let's get this, we do have somewhat of a triangle here forming. We're on a low time frame, so it's a little different than the 4-hour. However, like I said, we're either going to hold this little trend here, break out of this side, and create another higher low right in here, or we're going to find more resistance on this, break through, and then at that point, we will be looking at a downside push to a potential, I think, around 58K level. Yep, see right around that $58,000 level. So ideally, we'd like to see it hold support and continue on. However, it could fake us out, come down, throw a wick underneath this zone that we all want to see hold, and then come back, sit on top, create support, and then continue to 67K. So those are the two options I see on Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. Still extremely bullish. Obviously, a lot of momentum, a lot of money's coming into the game. Let's check out Ethereum and why I took profits on my trade here. Check it out. All right. We are on a lower time frame still, but this indeed was how long I was actually in this trade. We got in off the initial break way back here, and immediately went really far into profits here, but it ranged sideways for quite a while. We held through it. It barely came back to break even here. However, it continued on just as we had suspected. I did take profits right here at 24.30, 24.40 actually, because I wanted to take profits before the psychological level of 2,500. As you can see, we're starting to meet some resistance here right under that $2,500 level, even though that was the price target and it will probably be hit. I wanted to secure my bag and we got hundreds of dollars. So that is very exciting. Ethereum, short term to long term, 10K, right? It's coming. If you look at the daily, just an absolutely, oh, come on, slower. There we go. As you can see, it's at all-time highs. This daily candle very well could just fly through that $2,500 mark and it continue on up. Now, next thing I want to show you is actually Litecoin, which I think is one of the more undervalued altcoins in the space, just purely as more money starts to flow into it. It has been on quite a rampart here lately. Back in December, it was literally under $100. It was $60, which is crazy, really impressive. If you got into Litecoin before $100, you were an OG. But what I want to show you here is there's this guy Crypto Kaleo on Twitter. Definitely recommend shooting him a follow. But this is his projection for Litecoin over this bull run, and I'll show you how it's in conjunction with my prediction as well. But he's predicting it to be north of $2,000, which would be about a 500 to 600% increase, which is exactly in line with mine as well. But I mean, look at this. this is where we're at right now. We're going to break these all-time highs right here and then continue this next run. So even though Litecoin was under $100 not that long ago and it's now almost $300 and it might seem up, well, the all-time high is like $400. Okay, and if we prepare our minds to look out into the future and not get caught up on the emotional connection to numbers, it very well could do a 500% jump here as Bitcoin continues to raise the whole market. So $2,000 to $2,200 Litecoin is not that extreme. So check that out. Pretty impressive, right? Now, how I also came to see that, possibility, it's really simple. Bring it out on the weekly here. All right. Let me get on a little wider thing here. Okay. Actually, no, I need to be on this because I need my measurement tool. So check this out, guys. Way back in 2017, when it did its huge run up, generally it went about, as you can see, about 580% right there, or 550%. So around 550% up from its all-time high in that last bull run back in 2018, 2017. So if we do that same exact thing, let's get this down to scale real quick. Take it, and we could even take it from where it's at right now, or the all-time high right there. If we go up 500%, there's 500% right there, basically at $2,000. Bam, a $2,000 Litecoin and if you go back and you counted these candles, it did that in 7.5 weeks on each, because each one of these candles was a week. It did that in 7.5 weeks. It went from its all-time high up 500%. So once this thing breaks $300 and something dollars, $370, we could see it go to 2,000 in about 2 months, which is right in line with the rest of the market. Very, very good growth potential there. It's a $200 coin that could be 500 times your money right now. So really impressive there on Litecoin. Last thing I do want to cover, let's see how much time I've got here. All right, is the one's up about 8% today. That's VET. We've covered this one on the channel before. Wow, look at that parabolic movement. However, VET is pretty undervalued. This thing is at currently 18 cents. I do think this could be over $1 coin and a top 50 coin in general in market cap in the whole cryptocurrency market. Absolutely just insane growth. 8 cents here. Back in March 21st, it was only 7 cents. It's now at 18 cents. So the percentage gain here is absolutely crazy. And when you stake this and you earn yield, you get a coin right here, which is actually up 32% right now. And it's currently valued at just over 2 pennies. So pretty impressive gains off these. I do think VeChain will be a top 50 project here in the next year or so, or by end of year, over 8%, while the rest of the market is 1, 2, -1, and the coin that it produces is up over 30%. Pretty crazy, guys. That's impressive gains. But I think that's about it for the content today. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to smash up that like button, hit the subscribe bell notifications as well, and yeah, have a wonderful day and ciao.